Okay, so housemate pulling the plug on the router. No problem. Bit of harsh treatment later, and we're back up on the go. Now, as I was saying previously, Castile amazingly remained war leader. Despite their incredible general there, we're going to make them regret it. Well, maybe not in the fire phase, but in the shock. Well, maybe not in the shock phase. Well, this didn't go so hot. Good thing they were mercenaries, right? Not 14,000 of my own men. Oh wow. It's a trap! Not sure if I can run away from these guys in time, but that's going to cost me heavily. My quick kill turned into a quick grilling of myself. Well, let's take Timbuktu nonetheless. Whilst we tried desperately to evade the enemy forces. Yeah, this is true desperation. He's going to catch us in Burgos. And he's probably going to have troops help him out there. So we'll have to fall back a little bit. What are we looking at here? 19. Just need more meat for the meat grinder. Wow. That's war score we're never going to see again. But at least it saves us some manpower. And we can ignore Castile and just defeat Mali 100%. Yeah. Yeah, let's turn things positive. Yeah, whatever the AI sitting behind Castile is, it's shouting, "Get wrecked" at me. I just wanted Timbuktu. Okay, all things considered, I would quite like not that province. In fact, none of these provinces. I want Lisboa and Porto, but I can't even get both at the same time. That's a shame. It's a real shame. Okay, so Castile's going to lay the hurt into me here, but I can get around that. We will survive. Hopefully he fights my revolts for me as well. Did Oyo just ally France? No, Castile. None of this is particularly good news. My backup has become the front line now. 21 infantry. This is the longest, best stream of DDR Jake ever. Well, I'll agree with the longest, but also, Jake, relieve the blockade on your capital. What a nasty piece of work. Blockading my capital when I'm down. I'll show him. Alright, we got Timbuktu. We can gain a bit of our own war score here. It's all about the capital, really. We'll beat him there. Yep, thanks for taking care of my rebs. And yeah, keep that military flowing. Perhaps I should have done that when you had left the battle, but still that turns a bit of the war score around in our favour. We only have to win the majority of the battles, not the biggest battles at least. So there you go. Get into position, take that Mali capital. Can't win on the battlefield, win at the diplomacy table. There we go, Constantinople can be converted. Could be converted easier if we raise stability. But that would be quite the waste of points. Gotcha. Give me points. Give me stability. Thank you, please. Not much war score for it, but I'll take it. Now I'll assemble you folks all on the cap at Sardinia, so I'll deal with you later. You folks, you actually repair in sea zones now, so get a little blockade going. Might help us out somewhat. In a month, my cannons will be ready. Nice. Oh, hold on. Did I lose my culture conversion progress over here when you got... Yes, I did. Didn't think that one through, did I? I'll add it to the list of things that I didn't think through. So you repair by... What was that? 6% in the sea zone? Okay, everyone, over to Girona. I got Rio de Orio, no problemo. Like I said, it's Mali we're fighting here. And I want Timbuktu from Mali. Well, if I get the chance to lay the beat down into France, into Castile, I will be taking it. But how best to take advantage of the situation? His forces are divided, no doubt to that. But his beastly general is in the south. That's some really awful composition from Castile there. And these are mountains which are minus... Is it minus 50%? I think it is. Current width is 35%. So these troops that we have should be more than enough to deal with it. Provided he doesn't win that siege right now. Good. Okay, he's working his way up along my completely worthless land. And I lost a bunch of claims on the Ottomans. Well, we can deal with the Ottomans once we've taken Castile out for dinner. And they're on the menu. Although he seems quite keen to gun for me. Right, you're moving on to Girona. And that's your beast general. And I spent all my points, so I can't get a good one of my own. In fact, my general's busy over here. But you know what? It's fire first, and if you only have a 1 advantage in fire, that ain't worth tiddles. So here's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna carpet you. I'm gonna turn around and beat you in Timbuktu. I'm just going to win outright. Now you arrive there on the 6th. We will definitely have mountains or hills. Your composition is terrible, and it's fire first, where you don't have that great an advantage. Now, if I just talk some confidence into myself, things will go the way I want them to. Let's have it. Alright, so it's hills. That's unfortunate. And he's backing himself up. That's also unfortunate. And he got a killer roll to begin with. In fact, you could say this is just not going my way. Wow. Painful. Next time, defend in Roussillon. Jake, who are the Ottomans at war with? Russia, Bohemia, and Silesia. Yeah, Silesia. Wow. Speaking of wow, I don't want you beating me there. I wonder if they're coming for the wipe, or if they're just dropping by for fun. But you see, this is all part of my Zhuge-Liang master plan. Of course I knew he was going to come for me. Yeah, I'm even going Merc cavalry this time. I knew he'd come for me. I want him deep in my land. Remember, I've got fully defensive. Go. If you're not a merc, take one drink from the manpower pool and bunch up. Now you folks are going to Madrid. You're probably going all the way down here to deal with your friends. You've left your beastly general back there. We'll show you what good that'll do you. I'm going to take the -2 on the chin here, just for the opportunity to fight. Jake Trap, you want to see map mode of Sevilla? There you go. We've got 63%. Castile still has quite a bit. It's unfortunate, but that's how it is. You know, I'll do our large Cavell building after all this is said and done. Oh, that's great. That's great. You just stay right there in Granada. Oh, I was hoping for a wipe, but I'll get something just as good if this goes to plan. That's not going to go to plan. They're Beast General again! I'm really having to swallow my pride here. Castile's slapping me senseless. Oh, not to mention, I'm getting sieged up over in Cyprus. Should take care of that while we're at it. I'm not attacked. Those were not the mountains in Granada. I got the -2 for the naval landing. I thought I'd get a quick wipe, and then I would have the defense on Granada. I ain't attacking in the mountains. I wonder if it's worth investing heavily in this war just to get a corps or two back for Portugal. Possibly. Potentially. I know why Jake is losing. He is Italy at this point, and Italy is blurple at wars. Alright, this should be one of the last colonies we ever have to build. We'll get you one more stroke of men and morale back before we make a launch on Cyprus. That's quite the selection of attacks you got going on me there. If we relieve Cyprus, say there, a bit of morale for our men. See, we can win wars. Yeah, I'll make stop-offs at my own provinces so that they can get some men back. Says he won't go for any big style conquests. Already conquered more than I have in any of my games. Classic Jake. What can I say? Jake, make 230 stacks of mercs. You make it sound so easy. You gotta wait for the merc pool to regenerate, so I can't just click my fingers and have 30 stack of mercs, unfortunately. That and a whole bunch of my mercs are down here, sieging up Mali. Rightly so, though. If 100% Mali, I win the war. You could say that Castile's just some kind of sideshow. Right, we'll get you to Roma as well. To be honest, I would like to get a few more troops on the go. Even if it's going to cost me manpower. Jake, you need to find your biggest pair of boots and stick the boots right into Castile. Okay. I have less. Yeah, that's right, you're scared. No, you stay the heck away. Now, Roussillon are mountains. We should be okay there. There isn't a river crossing, though. Still, mountains are mountains. Try and not forget about that rebel stack, because that's the kind of thing I'd forget about. Okay then, looks like we're having to march on Prinio. At least the situation's fairly positive down in Mali. I can take advantage of that quite heavily. Now he runs away, licks his wounds. And what do I do? If I fight him in pitched battle, I lose. Man, how am I supposed to catch up when you're streaming all the time, Jake? I don't know. Figure it out. I figure out how to play, you can figure out how to watch. Yeah, being at war will allow me to take Castile's land in a peace deal. However, I will have to occupy it. That's where the slight issue comes in. So I should probably try to make a go for Lisboa. Yeah, at least I got positive from battles. Still, this isn't pretty. How come Mali war score's so low? Yeah, I wonder about that. Probably because all of Castile's colonial nations are involved, so they count as land for having to annex as well. I'll get Gold Coast done, we'll get Benin back. Meanwhile, you guys better be colonizing. Nice to beat up on someone that I can actually defeat. Okay, we got you back. Let's not get cocky, let's try and hide out in the desert mountains over here. Gotcha. Messina's down. Let's carry on. Alternatively, I could go for Valencia, and then I can take that in a peace deal. A nice one to have. Not got the best of... not got the best of terrain, though, so let's hope I can do a quick kill on it. Whilst he is clearly beating me in cadets. Yeah, force marching over to Granada. That's probably going for Valencia. Shouldn't give him the joys. That's pretty much guaranteed mountains there, so bring it on, God General. Such is what I thought. Now, mountains is gonna be half a 35, so I should be safe sending just 18 people standing here. The question is it going to work? Can I bait him over with this? Particularly if these folks are seen as being away on business. We're off, guys. Perhaps I need more discipline. Well, I certainly need more military points, so we'll go with that. And yeah, he seems completely unwilling to budge here. Well, no great loss for me. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this one. Well, they just strung up my missionary. Thanks, Tonka, for the reminder. It was just a little too late. Okay, now you're moving up for Toledo. Are you gonna come all the way here? No. Yeah, that god general of yours probably laughing at the very idea. But we'll see if you change your mind in Castelloviglia. Majority Desert Mountain. Although the joke's on me if he decides to go for Perino instead, knowing that I don't have any backup. Right, where would he go from Toledo? Valencia. So I reckon he's going this way now. A bit painful for me. What? I don't understand what he's doing. Just don't understand. The only thing I know is that if I don't 100% Mali, I don't win this war. So he doesn't catch me out here. Madrid to Aragon forced march would probably beat me. Yeah, by a long way. Yeah, that changes your mind, doesn't it? Whoa, okay, that's more than I was bargaining for. And what is going on here? Clearly a distraction. Now I wonder, could I just make a march on you? Just defeat you in some fair and pitched battles? Good, Cyprus done. The thing is, I only have 20,000 cannons, which is not ideal. I would rather have 40,000. I think the obvious answer is just build more, fool.